Okay, so today I'm gonna read a Plog called The Sun and the Sky. Ah, rays of the sun, anyone. Title of one of our songs. And everyone jumps. Yes, yes, we love the sun. Sun is always so easily reduced to the mindless practice of sunbathing. It might burst a few bubbles, but sun is a metaphor for truth, absolute truth. Truth is much hotter to handle than any sun, and truth screen lotions are not available in the marketplace. Also, sky is always a metaphor for higher realms, not space travel. Wow, God, his points are just really profound. And yeah, this reminds one of like this movie where this being was demanding truth from his general, and the general was told him, well, you can't handle the truth. And it's really how beings are behaving right now. Like they're demanding the truth from from all over the place, and they're demanding the truth from P. And when P tells them the truth, like they can't handle it. Like they say, well, that's not possible, or they just their ego gets in the way and they say, well, I don't think that's how it is. It's a backwards attitude, really, when like a being is asking for the truth, and then they can't handle it, or they can't digest it, or they can't accept it for what it is. Like, and it's the absolute truth. Like P always speaks absolute truths, like truths that apply to everyone. And like in one of P's crop circle videos, like how the crop circle makers they responded with a sun crop circle, like they responded to P's new sun video, and P explained like how like the sun is the metaphor of truth, and how like four rays of the sun were like pointing out, like creating like a foundation. And that's how P is, like, and he refers to himself as the new sun, and that shows everywhere, and like it shows in everywhere in his life. Because like if you think of the sun, like the sun, like when it's dark time, like when it's nighttime, like you can't really see anything, like nothing is, it's like the hidden, like everything becomes hidden and no one is able to see it. But when the sun starts to rise above like the horizon, then everything starts to light up, and like the flowers open up, and the animals start to like this the animals start to wake, and everything just starts to, everything is energized, and basically like everything is like visible, and everything is like everyone's like able to see what's around them. And that's how one views P. Like he's like the new sun bringing forth the absolute truth, and he lights up the like everyone's life, in the sense of like if like beings are in like this dark jail and they don't know that they're surrounded by bars and they don't know how to get out. But when like they're giving like when they're given like this light to light up their like to light up their atmosphere, then they're able to see that, oh wait, like here's a door and it's been open all this time and we can just walk out. That's like how one views P. And just like the sun is like warming and it's youthful, and it's like radiant and dynamic, and it's just like how P is. And he's always providing beings with the like the eyes to see what's around them. And like how P said that like truth is much hotter than to handle than any sun, and that's really true for beings. Like it's almost like it's like a like physically it physically burns beings, and like it like metaphorically burns beings. Like when beings can't handle the truth, it's like their ego was burned. Or even if they sit out in the sun for too long, then they get burned. So it's like a like metaphorical and it's literal too. And yeah, beings can't really handle the truth, even if the truth is like the thing that will save them from all of their hellish situations, because the truth, like, even though it's like a cliche saying, but the truth does set you free. And like how P says that also sky is always a metaphor for higher realms, not space travel, and that's absolutely right. And NASA has done this, like, this crazy thing of, you know, fooling beings that there's like space out there and that they can go out there physically, but it's not a physical thing, it's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual journey that beings have to take. But in order to go beyond the sky, like, beings have to, like, they have to do PBS to the higher, and they have to do the work um to be able to, like, go to higher realms. And like P said in his, like, in one of his films, that like, sky is blue, we're going through. And that's like the goal of, that should be like the goal of every being, is to do the work in order to, like, to rise to higher realms. and and P is like the new sun in many other ways, like how the sun brings life to all beings and helps beings to, like, develop like a soul, like how P said that soul is another name for sun. And P helps beings to actually develop a soul. And just like the sun brings new life, and the sun provides energy, uh energy to plant life. And it just really, without the sun, like, beings wouldn't be able to exist here. So it's like, that's really like how it is. Like, without P being here, beings would be completely lost, like, in the dark. Like, and P lights up, like, the room that beings are in, to, for beings to actually see the door that they weren't able that they were not able to see before. And also, like, how the sun is warming, and it's like, it's youthful, and it's like it has like a sense of joy to it. And that's like how P is. Like, he, like, wherever he goes, he, like he takes the weather with him, and he warms up every place that he goes. And he has like a warming smile, and he has like a warm soul as well. Like, he's very like pleasant to be around, just like how the sun is. Like, when it's like cold in an area, like, it's like the best thing for the sun to come out and to, like, hit your face. And it's just like the most beautiful thing. And that's how one views P. Like, he lights up, like, one's world to, like, for one to see the world as it is, and to be able to work towards seeing more of the world by, praising him, like, bowing to him and serving him. So yeah.